Hello, I'm Jealous Mingangwam and let's have the top stories on ISTV News today. Female staffs of RIMS go on protest wearing black badge against disrespect of women staff. Now the news in detail. Female staffs of the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS, Lumfield today went on a protest wearing black badge against disrespect and looking down upon the female staffs of the institute and also publication of a satire using unparliamentary language by a section of the print media that mocked the internal arrangement of the RIMS involving a lady staff. In connection with the protest, a meeting was also held at the Jubilee Hall of the institute. Many women staffs of various departments and different sections attended the meeting. All the women speakers condemned the way the women employees were being looked down upon and disregarded. There are policies of the Government of India for empowering women, the speakers said. Handing over charge of the director to Professor L. Damayanti by the director during his official tour is according to the rules. It depends on the administrative work experience. There is no hard and fast rule in the guidelines that says that the charge should be handed over only to the senior most professor. When the post of medical superintendent was opened, there had been instances of two persons below the age of 62 who were not the senior most but appointed MS. The President's award that had been conferred on Professor Damayanti in 1977 has not been received by anybody else in the institute. She took a major role in establishing the dental college. She had not only been the first postgraduate examiner but also had worked as a tutor in the AIIMS for many years. Professor Damayanti said, out of the 19 professors presently working in RIMS, 11 are above 62 years and some have their own problems and have no work experience. That's how she had been given the charge of director, Professor Damayanti said.
Medical superintendent in charge recommend over matamda senior most as a kibalaite. Dr. Santi, head of anesthesia, Matamdugi, Dr. C.S. Arun Kumar, senior most Okide, director prerogative to labor by judging, by weighing pros and cons, Asumhaina Lokiba, decision amani, therefore, wipe oina interest of Kibagi, Wafamse, Asumanati.
As organized in the past, a 3-day passport mela has begun at the banquet hall of the 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles today. During this mela, those who have already submitted their applications for passport through internet must appear before the officials of Regional Passport Office Guwahati, who have come to Imphal especially for this mela. The officials will check the original documents submitted through internet and they will also finalize the passport. It may be mentioned that if any person has applied for the post, he or she will compulsorily appear before the officials of regional office at Guwahati. It is not only difficult for the applicants but also they have to spend money and time. In fact, the passport mela makes it easy for the applicants to get their passport without wasting time and money. Teachers and students of regular English school Kwakatel today staged a sudden protest against the placing of a hand grenade at the school campus yesterday. Talking to the ISTV News, a student said, "School is like a temple for students." The students appeal to those responsible not to demand monetary help from schools and not to repeat such acts in future. Let education be a free zone and allow the students to learn peacefully, she said.
Like the Mamsang Hadan Lady School, the Boma Bulang Sanduna, a quick Sadramadi, Ozasing, Mahitama, Bona Salajita was no idea. Bongi education and people Magadi can wise any. A quick education Malapani, Bongi, Muchito Lovulax of the
Health Minister Funzatang Tonsin has alleged that some private institutions are using students as their tool for earning money in the state. Development and change could be brought about in the state when quality education is offered to the students. He said this at the inaugural function of Lee Faith School's Kiddies Summer Camp at Sangaipuro. Industries Minister Govindas Konthauzam, Academic Dean of the school Dhakishore, Lecturer of Amrita University Paramita Sharma and many students attended the function. In his speech, Minister Govindas said, students are the pillars of the nation. If the pillars are not strengthened, they will not be resilient or long-lasting. Minister Funzatang said, if education is a powerful weapon, then it can meet any obstacle to come in life. Those private institutions that are using the students as the tools for earning money must be stopped, Minister Funzatang Tonsin warned.
Likewise, but when you take the risk and responsibility, extra responsibility.
20 people are feared dead after the Gorakhpur Express rammed a stationary goods train near Kalilabad in Uttar Pradesh. At least 10 passengers were injured. The incident took place this morning when the express train came on the same track as the goods train near Choriat railway station at the Sant Kabir Nagar district, some 230 km from state capital Lucknow. 6 bogies derailed. Railway Board Chairman Arun Nendra Kumar said relief work has begun. There are casualties, but the exact figure is not known yet. Narendra Modi, who takes over as Prime Minister today, expressed condolences. Ahead of being sworn in as India's 15th Prime Minister, Narendra Modi today visited Rajghat and paid homage to Mahatma Gandhi. Modi spent around 10 minutes at Rajghat, the memorial to Mahatma Gandhi. A number of Delhi BJP leaders, including Harsh Vardhan, Vijay Goyal and Vijendra Gupta, were present at Rajghat. The swearing-in ceremony of India's 15th Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to be witnessed by nearly 4,000 invitees, including the heads of state and governments of SAARC nations, will be guarded by a ground-to-air security paraphernalia involving over 6,000 security personnel. Delhi police said the security system put in place for the ceremony is on a par with security arrangements met for the Republic Day parade. The paraphernalia includes positioning anti-aircraft guns at classified locations, snipers on all high-rise buildings, mobile hit and special weapons and tactics teams, besides the security covered by paramilitary and police commandos. Police said North Block, South Block and defense buildings around Rashtrapati Bhavan will be shut at 1 p.m. on Monday, following which they will be sanitized by security agencies and their rooftops secured. Only official vehicles will be allowed inside, while commandos and local police will strengthen the operations of traffic police. The roads around Raisina Hills leading to Rashtrapati Bhavan will be barricaded as part of the security measures. When the heads of the SAARC countries leave for the venue, the entire road to Rashtrapati Bhavan will be sanitized to ensure security movement of the VVIPs. Over 6,000 security personnel will keep a hawk eye vigiled, even as a ground-to-air security system at par with the one placed during the Republic Day's parade has been put in place for the ceremony. IAF has put in place an air defense system to secure the skies. Anti-aircraft guns have been placed at classified locations. Snipers will be deployed at all high-rise buildings. All roads leading to Rashtrapati Bhavan will be closed for general traffic from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Monday in view of Prime Minister-designate Narendra Modi's swearing-in ceremony. Leaders of neighboring countries, including Pakistan and Afghanistan, arrived in the capital today to attend the swearing-in ceremony of Prime Minister-designate Narendra Modi in the evening. Among the dignitaries who arrived are Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, Afghan President Hamid Karzai, Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa, and Mauritius Prime Minister Navin Chandra Ramgoolam. Nepal Prime Minister Sushil Koirala also arrived in the morning. Sharif waved to the media persons as he walked across the tarmac of Delhi's airport. "I am carrying a message of peace. Dialogue is the only solution," he told reporters before leaving Lahore. Mr. Sharif has come with his wife Kulsum Nawaz and son Hussain, besides Pakistani officials. This is the first time that a leader from either country has attended his counterpart's inauguration since independence in 1947. The Pakistan Premier is among the 6 South Asian leaders invited for the ceremony. Afghanistan President Hamid Karzai and Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa have also arrived in Delhi. Hours before Narendra Modi is sworn in as the Prime Minister along with his Council of Ministers, there is now some idea emerging of how his cabinet will be shaped. A list was sent to Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning and Mr. Modi hosted his ministers to be at tea. Sources said Mr. Modi is expected to have 45-member Council of Ministers, the smallest ever. The list includes 24 cabinet ranks, 10 ministers of state with independent charge and 11 ministers of state. The outgoing Manmohan Singh government had over 70 ministers. Of the big 4 ministries that form the Cabinet Committee for Security or CCS along with the PM, Arun Jaitley is tipped to be Finance Minister. BJP President Rajnath Singh is expected to get the Home Ministry. Sushma Swaraj could get External Affairs. and Mr. Modi said sources could keep the defense portfolio. Other ministers of cabinet rank will include Nitin Gadkari in an important portfolio, possibly a combined transport ministry that could even include the railways, sources said. Now the top stories once again. Female staffs of RIMS go on protest wearing black badge against disrespect of women staff. That's all for today, and thanks for joining us.